The UN General Assembly took a marathon week of diplomacy with the Summit of the Future. It approved a blueprint to bring the world's increasingly divided nations together to tackle 21st century challenges. Those issues range from climate change and artificial intelligence to escalating conflicts and increasing inequality and poverty. Beyond the summit, key geopolitical concerns were also on the top of agenda for many leaders. Balzhan Samigulina will point out on main outcomes of the global gathering.
In 2020, the United Nations turned 75. A big anniversary was marked by starting a global conversation about hopes and fears for the future. This was the beginning of a process that has eventually led 4 years later to the convening of the Summit of the Future, a major event which took place in New York this week, just before the annual high-level debate of the General Assembly. Leaders and representatives from over 130 countries attended the two-day summit. UN member states negotiated 3 documents to adopt: a pact for the future, a declaration on future generations, and a global digital compact. Amid a complexity of challenges, including the crucial need for sustainable development, Secretary General of the United Nations Antonio Guterres said it was absolutely essential to ambitiously use the summit to come up with adequate governance for the world of today.
I called for this summit because our world is heading off the rails and we need tough decisions to get back on track.
Global crises have spotlighted the need for UN reform and overhauling international security and financial systems. Those include the 15-member UN Security Council, the World Bank, and the International Monetary Fund. The humanity still needs to overcome geopolitical challenges like active military conflicts in different parts of the world, climate change, widespread national debt issues, and concerns over technology advancing without governments.
Our world is going through a time and turbulence and a period of transition. But we cannot wait for perfect conditions. We must take the first decisive steps towards updating and reforming international cooperation and make it more networked, more fair, and more inclusive now.
In an announcement at the summit, Kazakhstan Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs Murat Nurtuliev revealed that the country will host its first regional climate summit in 2026. As he noted, this event will aim to tackle the pressing challenges Central Asia faces to climate change, such as rising temperatures, melting glaciers, and desertification. The Kazakh diplomat emphasized that by 2050, Central Asia could experience the impact of global warming more severely than other regions on the planet.
In addition, we propose to open the United Nations Regional Center on Sustainable Development for Central Asia and Afghanistan to further enhance coordination on SDG deliverables. I'm confident with the right support, this idea will serve as a future role model for UN development mechanisms.
The doors of the UN symbolize the hope for stopping or preventing the geopolitical tensions. Experts wait for the organization to tackle these challenges, but as analysts explain, while expectations are high, fundamental change might be hard to achieve in the short term. Balzhan Samigulina, New Time.